You go now, fellas. Here we go. New Belgium Brewing Voodoo Ranger. Indian Pale Ale, 6.8%. And I've tried a few of the new Belgian beers. They've been around for a little while. I think they started in Colorado. And then they had a few places in the States. And the company was sort of owned by the employees. So they were going really well. And then they sold. They sold to Lion Nathan, who had sold to Kirin, believe it or not. So the Australian company bought out by the Japanese, bought this American company. Cheers, everyone. I haven't tried this, their IPA. I've had their other ones, most of them. Only a 355ml can, but that's pretty common in the States. Well, usually they have the really big cans. I think 464ml or something strange, because they're imperial. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, it's what does it taste like? Well, I'll tell you one thing, it's on special, $18 for a 4-pack. So I went for the 4-pack. I was hoping it'd be a little bit nicer than what it is. It's okay. It's pretty well balanced. It's not as fruity as the West Coast IPA, and it hasn't really got those pine notes of the East Coast. It tastes pretty good, but it's just nothing special, which is what we want. We want special beers. That's the hunt for the Red October. All the good beers, the special beers. Oh, it's cool. $18. I better take a couple of Stevies. You're kidding. Go and watch the Caulfield Cup in the rain. What? Because you can only go outside. You can't go in anyone's house, or I don't know, this counts as outside under the deck. Let's see if Steve wants to come here. At least here there's not big crowds of people around. Anyway, it is a wet day today all of a sudden. It looks like it's settled in. It's alright. We need a bit more rain before summer. The plants are looking good. Everything's thriving. Put some more zucchinis in and chilies. Alright guys, yeah, it is just a beer, just an IPA for me. I wouldn't be hunting it down madly. Anyway, it is what it is. The Voodoo Ranger, I like the can, that probably got me in more than anything. Alright, I'll leave you with that. First beer for the day. Can't talk. Got to get a few beers into me before I can start chatting about travel stories. I've been to Colorado. I spent a bit of time in Denver. And it's a pretty wild time, actually. I got caught having a smoke in the Backpackers with this other guy I met there. And the owner, the manager said, oh, look, I can ring the police. You're going to be in all shitloads of trouble. I said, don't do it again. Oh, fair enough. Later that night, we were having a drink out the front, talking. big stories, travel stories, wild stories. A couple of New York girls sitting on the balcony with us. Another bloke, a US guy I'd met, and they were strippers. Not bad looking. And we were chatting away, and then end of the night, it's like 12 o'clock. A lot of backpackers, they have lights out, or you can't make noise. So we're all sitting there ready to go to bed or whatever, and next minute the manager comes in and goes, "Oh, Trev, have you got any rolly papers?" And I said, "Yeah, no problem." He said, "Come out to my place out the back." He had his own place out the back, and I went in there, and he was having a shower and sat down, and there was a couple of rocks sitting on his table, bag of mull, and he come out after his shower, and he said, "Let's have a line and we'll go out." And we went out. We had a couple of joints, and off we went. And I think we got back to the backpackers about 6 in the morning. Everyone gets up about 7. I laid in bed for about half an hour. I didn't go to sleep, and got up, and I got a drive-away car from Denver to Portland, and I got there less than 24 hours, and I stayed in a hotel for bloody 9 hours, 10 hours. So it wasn't a bad little trip. I was sitting on about 240 k's an hour, pulling up for a smoke here and there. Oh, it was a pretty good run, actually. I had to stop in the hotel on the way because it started snowing. So I was near Yellowstone. And I was getting up into the mountains, and it got to about a foot deep, and the car started sliding all over the place. So I pulled into the next motel and stayed there for the night. Pretty wild. Got photos and everything. Photos of me driving in the snow falling. Yeah, it was awesome. So there's your travel story. Lucky to be alive, I reckon. I nearly lost it a couple of times, but I was pretty well pumped up. Funny what a line of coke will do, or a night out on it. Yeah, I was zooming. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. Don't do what I did. Could end up in big trouble or dead. I didn't see a voodoo ranger on the way, but I did go to New Orleans another time. We went to a voodoo shop. Isn't it funny? I start telling travel stories and they all come into my head. And then the beers taste better all of a sudden. That doesn't taste too bad. I think this is brewed in Australia under license. So there you go, guys. Drink one of them and the stories will come. So it's not a bad beer after all. It's just nothing super special. It's well balanced. 6.8 is pretty good. Alright, I'll leave you with that. Have a great weekend. Good luck on the Caulfield Cup tomorrow. I need some luck. Send me some luck, everyone. Cheers.